Hello everyone. I will use under 10 minutes to walk through January's GitHub updates. I will focus on the changes that affect our work and what to act on this week. Think of the updates as three simultaneous upgrades. One changes the engine, one improves navigation, and one tightens security. I will start with a one-page overview of the three themes. Here are the three main themes for the month. First, Copilot moves into a multi-model, cross-session memory, and embeddable phase. Second, Projects adds a hierarchy view that improves visualization for complex work. Third, Governance and security get finer permissions and broader secret scanning. These changes will drive model and permission reviews, workflow adjustments, and efficiency opportunities. Now I will cover Copilot and the AI updates. On January 16th, Copilot added OpenCode authentication support. Developers can sign in through OpenCode and use Copilot subscriptions inside the terminal user interface. The result is a single subscription across IDEs and terminals that reduces tool switching and avoids duplicate subscriptions. This helps control costs and simplifies workflows. Next, I'll talk about Copilot's memory feature. On January 15th, Copilot launched agentic memory in public preview. It stores cross-session context like code structure, naming patterns, and preferences. Teams will spend less time repeating context. Suggestions will be more consistent with team conventions. New hires should ramp faster and produce more consistent code. I recommend evaluating its impact on onboarding and code style. Now I will cover Bring Your Own Key enhancements. Also on January 15th, Bring Your Own Key, BYOK, was expanded to support more model providers. That includes Bedrock, Google AI Studio, and OpenAI compatible endpoints. Teams can use enterprise preferred models and keys inside Copilot. This gives more control for compliance and cost and enables multimodal scenarios. We need a clear model and key management policy before broad adoption. Next, I will cover improved models and integration tools. On January 14th, GitHub released GPT 5.2 Codex, a Copilot software development kit, tech preview, and command line interface improvements. GPT 5.2 Codex delivers stronger code completion across languages. The software development kit lets you embed Copilot into internal tools and IDEs. The command line interface improves agent capabilities and context handling. I suggest piloting the SDK and CLI in a key workflow to measure benefit. Next, I will mention model availability and deprecation timing. Early in the month Gemini 3, Flash became available in Copilot chat for faster and diverse responses. At the same time, some older model versions are scheduled for deprecation on February 17, 2026. That means we should validate model compatibility and plan migrations now. Add model checks to your upgrade plan this week. Now I will move to projects improvements. On January 15th, Projects released a hierarchy view in public preview. The table view now supports issue nesting up to 8 levels. Grouping, sorting, filtering, and slicing preserve the hierarchy. This makes complex epics and large projects easier to manage. I recommend trialing the hierarchy view on a live complex project to measure reduced navigation and coordination cost. Next, I will cover security and permission changes. Security updates include secret scanning expansion and a new artifact metadata permission. Secret scanning metadata checks will expand to more repositories starting February 18th, 2026, and will apply automatically. A fine-grained artifact metadata permission replaces the broader contents permission for artifact metadata APIs. Migrate old permissions before February 3rd, 2026. To avoid workflow interruptions, please have security and platform owners start validation within 2 weeks. Next, I will cover organization governance updates. Organization governance saw two important changes in mid-January. Custom properties is now generally available to tag organizations by region, compliance framework, and other attributes. Those tags can drive automatic rules and policies. App request controls are more fine-grained, limiting who can request organization apps. I suggest governance teams define initial tags and rules and run a pilot for high-risk teams. Next, I will describe day-to-day engineering impacts. These platform changes affect daily engineering work. Auctions cache uploads are rate limited to 200 uploads per minute. Teams should optimize cache strategies and concurrency to avoid throttling. Direct conversion of a user account into an organization account is no longer supported. Use the move workflow to migrate repositories. GitHub-hosted runners saw a price reduction on January 1st. Issues loading performance improved with instant load rising from 2% to 12%. Platform teams should adjust CI caching and prepare account migration plans this week. Now I will close with 3 clear actions. To wrap up, here are 3 actionable recommendations. First, review Copilot model strategy and bring your own key compliance. Check and migrate artifact metadata permissions before February 3rd, 2026. Second, pilot agentic memory and the Copilot command line interface and software development kit in key repositories. Third, trial projects hierarchy view on a complex project and update actions cache strategy to avoid the 200 uploads per minute limit. Please create 3 action items in the project system within 48 hours and schedule a model and permissions review in 1 week. I will share action templates and owner suggestions in the group.